talk about Sindre as a player. What can Town fans expect? His best positions and attributes. Let us know a bit more about him.
Okay, so perfect. So in terms of his profile, he's predominantly a right winger, but I've seen him on the left in pre-season games. I've seen him up front. I've seen him slightly in behind as well. So he can play all across that front line, but predominantly on the right. He's pretty dynamic, especially considering his size. I think he's 6'1" possibly, and he's quite big for a winger, I'd say. So him being dynamic and agile was a massive plus. He's got great disguise on all his actions. He's got really good ball striking, and he's got. I think he's a pretty complete profile considering his age. He's a hard worker as well. He's got pretty complete passing range, and I think there's only really nitpicky points I can make about what he needs to really, really work on in the upcoming season.
Yeah, what are those? And you said he's a left-footed right winger as well. So obviously, as I said, a like replacement for Omari.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, I think my favourite attribute of his is probably his ability to drift inside or cut inside even. Either or, he can do both. And his ball striking, especially first time as well, is absolutely something else. He's got a brilliant range of techniques, sometimes off both feet, but predominantly left. And that's something you can expect, and it will be a massive boost to you lot.
And of course, yeah, it's going to be a big step up for him because, yeah, no offense to Danish football, but the Championship is, week in, week out, some big physical teams. How do you think he will adapt to England? He seems like a confident, young man. Obviously, there's that phrase out there with the next Erling Haaland, or he's hopefully going to inspire to become a player like him. How do you reckon he'll do? Because obviously, Ipswich are going to be trying to fight for, promotion. A lot of money spent as well, as I already mentioned, a record transfer fee. So he's got a lot of pressure already in the early stages of his Town career.
Yeah, absolutely. I think in terms of the player I saw in Denmark, I think he's possibly my favourite winger to come through the right to dream kind of system. And he's only had really a year of consistent senior football. But in that year, he's been absolutely, electric generally. He's physically going to be able to cope. He's stepped up well. And for a winger, he is quite big. I think, as I mentioned earlier, I think maybe 6'1", and, there's a little bit of bulk to him, I think. I mean, I haven't seen him in person, obviously, but there's a bit to him in terms of his size, and I think that can help him get through challenges or what have you. And I think in that sense he'll be able to adapt to English football well. He works hard and he's got a bit of bite about him sometimes. He doesn't overexert into challenges, but it's not like he's going to shy away from a tackle. And obviously he's quite explosive, especially given his size. So in that sense, really good.